to me, the Black Mother, you've described it in so many ways, from so many different angles, so I'm a bit confused what she is. And I'm just wondering, what is the process or the path of reaching her? And if we're supposed to dissolve into her, or we're supposed to bring her into us? And what are the steps when you feel ready for that? And how does a woman do it, and how does a man do it? Yeah.
Yeah, so actually, she can be described in a million different ways. But she is actually the birth of the she's the birth that happens in the coming together of the mother and the father. So, and yet she is the mother of the mother. The Black Mother is the mother of the mother. Yes. She is the actual creational force. And I'd say that she's the creational force in the sense that the birth of her is the deepest archetypal force, which is to be found in whatever we can uncover. And when you say this about the path to her, in one sense, it's the, I have to be precise now. Yeah? The path to her goes through the identification which exists at ground level. That means that it goes through the transcendence which is connected to your conditioning, meaning through your wounding. It goes through the dissolution of all of the collective field of resistance to her, basically. In many ways, we've huddled up in societies. We have, like, it's almost like societies are built on the avoidance of her. They are built on the protection from her. So there is a meeting with your deepest, most raw and true nature as woman. So in coming down into her, I could put it as gently and softly as allowing your reception, your receptivity to happen here, belly level. And then there is the very opening of the womb, and that goes through a series of gates. And that's actually through the healing around these gates, opening the womb. But in that, it's so deeply connected into the sexuality, simply because the sexual energy is the creational force. So going in through and healing all of that, it's like a whole system in there. But you don't need to know the system to actually open. You just need to be willing to receive love here, and then automatically the intelligence of life will bring you deeper and deeper in. And in one sense, it's the willingness to disappear into her, but it's also the willingness to be spat out again. Because for every time that the deepening into her happen, there will follow a deeper healing into your humanness, into your human flesh, a human maturation, the birth of compassion. So the deeper that you fall into her, the deeper you can take in and embrace and allow your fall into her as that pure passion, the stronger will that also have to be brought into your human. Because this is the only way that you don't, it's not about getting rid of the human, it's anything but that. But it's not about becoming human either, because it's like, what is human really? The fact is that we think we know from the point of identification, but we have no clue. We have no clue what it means to be human. So in my experience, the deeper the acknowledgement, the more you can allow yourself to fall in love with her And that comes through allowing your enjoyment. Something which you cannot do without allowing yourself to meet the pain of the unhealed bits and pieces down through this channel where you get to meet her deeper. Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's like this, but just from here. So here it's like this into the existence, but the human existence, and then deeper into her. But this journey, in short, it's the journey to the Lord of Power, simply. And that can only happen through a total reversal of all of the pain and the abuse and all of the accumulation of all of these twisted energy forms that we have built around and inside our meeting with power. So this is why this reversal back into the innocence is that which allows a falling in love with her, wherein you as a human body is that pure receptivity. But in being that receptivity, she in turn gets to out that way. But you're not someone doing it. It involves a loss of control, love. Yeah. Because the control of you is all of that which has got all of its strategies and tools in place so that it can use power to get somewhere. And you have to stop getting somewhere and then let her do what she, because right there the intuition and the plug into her is that which makes sure that things are dancing here. It is a loss of control for a deeper recognition of her as yourself. But as I said, I think it was yesterday, my experience in that letting go becomes that I'm a child standing in front of the control panel of God. But I'm a child. It's innocence. And that doesn't mean that inside of that there isn't the occurrence of total mastery happening. But the mastery itself is her. You see, so it's only the loss of my identity which in turn reflects that mastery. And it's like the ground of what this is about. Because the thing is that the emptiness is fully included. The fullness is fully included. And the humanness is fully included. So that is why it is the totality of reality. Because of its all-inclusiveness, it's not an aspect of reality. Yeah.